So let's kick off this part, guys, about learning, testing, and automation. With this session, I'm expecting that you guys know basic things about testing, what is testing, the concepts about testing techniques, those things, right? You already know it. I will concentrate more on the automation side. And when I say automation, we will do it in a very systematic way. So today's agenda is what to learn, first of all, and then how to learn those things practically. Okay. So what to learn? In some of our previous session, we said that the journey should be like this. HTML, learn HTML, then CSS, then JavaScript basics, then Java programming, then Selenium, then framework part, then Git, then Jenkins. So these will complete a cycle of learning test automation in a proper way. Okay. So this is about what we will concentrate on the learning side. Fine. Testing. Okay. So that's what we are going to talk. I have already described about how much time you have to give to this and this. I'll repeat it today. But we want to start the practical part now, right? How to learn it practically. So I'm taking the topic HTML first today, right? So let's understand why, whenever you learn something, the question should be why we are learning it. If you know that part, your motives will be very clear, your end goal will be very clear, and you will feel more confident when you know why to learn this thing. Okay. The reason is very simple. When you are saying you want to automate user interface, right? When you say, I want to automate something in the browser or the web application. So these web applications are made of generally HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay. So I'm giving an example. So for example, let's say there is a website, this particular website. If you see this website, whatever is written here, don't worry about what kind of website it is. If you see this website, the code behind this, you can check it through view page source. If you'll do it, you'll be able to see the HTML code behind it, what kind of CSS is used and all, right? Any web page, if you'll see, the first tag you will see is HTML here, right? Same thing. So all the website which you are able to see on the browser, it's made of HTML. Now, as a test engineer, what we do? We generally check something, right? So you put some user ID, some password, and then you click on the login. You will verify that error message is coming or not, right? This is one of the scenario. There will be positive scenario as well. When the valid credentials are provided, then it should go to the desk page, dashboard page, something like that. Right? So these are the actions which you are performing, right? Manually. But when you do automation also, you perform the action on these elements. So technically, these are called page elements or the web elements. Why we say it's page element? So for example, this login link is also one element. This explore button is also some element. Okay. So these are made of HTML code. If I'll right click here and I will do inspect, I'll be able to see the code behind that particular element. Let me show this in a good way. Hold on. Yes. So if you see here, the code behind that login link is this. Observe this. This is anchor element, class is equals to something, text is equals to this login, and it is highlighting. When I hover over this, if you see here, this is getting highlighted. That means the code behind it is this. Okay. You can anytime inspect any element. So for example, if I want to see what is the code behind this text box, this email address, there is an arrow icon here at the left hand. In most of the browser you have, in fact, all the browser you have something similar functionality. One arrow icon is there. Once you click it, you just hover over it or place your mouse now here. So it will show you this is the code behind this text box. Input type is equals to text, ID is equals to login email, something like this. So more you are good with the HTML, you will be able to interact with the element in an easy way. Okay. That's why learning HTML is very important. Okay. So we are talking about how to learn it. So learning HTML, you can refer a website which is w3schools.com, something like that. Yes, this one. This is a very good website to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So this one. Okay. I'll provide that in chat window as well. This one we should refer. Now, what is your task? How to learn this thing? You should learn it here chapter by chapter. Theoretically also, practically also. Okay. So I'll talk about how to learn from here and everything. But let's understand what is HTML. As I said that HTML is markup language for web pages. That means the content which you will see in any website, the content you will see, like what is the content? The content is, this is the text box, it's a content. This is the button, it's a content, right? This is a link, forgot password. This is also a content. So whatever you see here is a content or the content we say, correct? So everything is because of HTML here. But then the color thing, like background color is blue, particular font size or the font family it is following, right? So that is because of CSS. Okay. About the CSS, we will talk later on. Today, our topic is simply learning HTML. Okay. And if you are thinking that HTML is very easy, why to learn it? You already know this thing. Maybe if you know it, you can skip it, but don't underestimate it. If you just know simple tags, better you learn it again, in detail, right? Don't underestimate the power of HTML. Okay. So if you want to become a better test automation engineer, be good in HTML first. Okay. Fine. So how to learn this thing? First thing, you should install Notepad++. There is a advanced version of Notepad, which is, I'm telling you, install Notepad++. Okay, there's an advanced version of Notepad. I am using it. See here, this is Notepad++, where I have written this thing. You can simply search now, Google it, Notepad++, Notepad++, download. This is the official website, and click on the download and download this. Okay. Maybe you can download this 8.5.6, this version. If you are using Windows, this is for the Windows only. Okay. Check it if it is working on the, I don't know whether it will work on Apple machine or not, but check it. Fine. So this is the place from where you should get Notepad++. Now, what is the use of it? Here, you can go to the file and say new, or there is a new file icon. I click here, I can create the new file. And I can select the language. I can say HTML. Okay, so automatically the color coding and everything will come. So now I can write that HTML. Okay, so HTML is the start tag whenever you write one HTML document, and the end tag is also HTML. So how HTML works is your start tag and end tag. It works with the tag. Every tag has its own meaning, right? So HTML is the root tag, the very first TAG tag for HTML document. Inside that, you will have body. Body means the real content of any website. So let's say we are starting body here and we are ending the body here. So all the tags ideally should be opened and then it should be closed also. So when you want to close it, it is arrow forward slash and the same tag name which you want to close. That's it. So this is the minimum requirement to create a website to these two tags. Okay. So it works with the hierarchy. See here, HTML started here at the end here. Body is starting here, ending here. In between, there will be a body content. Fine. So let's assume, and there is one more thing, which is head. So let me write it also. So there is head part, HEAD. And let's close the head also, slash HEAD. Head will generally have, it can have some script also, it can have title, lot of things. So you read the theory about it, you will get to know what are the things we should put in the head. But the very basic thing is title. Title. And you can give the title name. So I am saying here, I'm just saying learning automation or learning HTML as of now, and the title will be closed. First of all, what is title? In any website, when you open, there is a title. This title is download Notepad++. Open any website. So let's assume Amazon.in. So when you open this website, you will be able to see the title is this online shopping site, something like this, and then Amazon.in. So that is the title. When you hover over it, you will be able to see what is the title for that website. Okay. So that is the thing we want to put as title. The content, body part here. Now, the body will have the real content which you are able to see in the website. So for example, title is the thing which you are able to see at the tab level, right? Window level. But actually, the content is starting here, right? Below the URL. This things, header part, this card for the login part. This is all the content, and the footer part is here, right? Everything is content of the body, right? So let's assume I want to create one text box. It's very simple. In HTML, if you want to create a text box, you have to learn it. So it's input type is equals to text. When you write it, it will create a text box. That's it. And let's close this. So slash input, right? So I'm saying input type is equals to text and close it. Nothing in between here. So what it will do, it will create a text box. Fine. So when you want to store this, you can save it as select here all type, and here give the name. So I'm giving here practice.html. In the double quote, give practice.html. So any HTML file will have the extension .htm or .html. Okay, saving this, done. It's saved. But you want to see how it will look like. You want to see that how it will look like, right? So what you can do is you can go to that particular place and open this in the browser. Okay. Now you will observe that this is here, right? This practice.html is here. If I double click this, I'm able to see this text box is created, right? Which is here. I want it to be just after 2 lines. So what you can do, you can put here, there is a tag which is /br just to put the lines. Okay, blank line. One more time /br. So now if you will refresh this, you will see that this is shifted here, right? This shifted. There are a lot of things to do. So input type is equals to text, right? Which will create one text box. Simple thing. If you want to create a button, there is a tag. Hold on. So if you want to create button, so it's simple. Button. That's it, I think. Button, which will create button. But let's see what will happen if I'll not give anything. I will just say button. Start of the button, end of the button. I don't know what is going to happen. I'll refresh this. Oh, it's created, but nothing is there. It's very small button is created. So let's give it some text. So we'll go to this and we'll say the text of the button is submit or click me. Click me. Save this and refresh this. See here, click me button is created. So learning HTML and implementing it is fun because you are then and there able to see what is happening. If you want to give the color, I don't know. I'm just trying it. Color is equals to red. I want to give the button color as red. No, it's not working. There may be some other way to provide the style. So that is the part of CSS. Okay. So I'm just saying style is equals to in the bracket color : red. I'm just trying. I don't know whether it will work or not. So I'll refresh this. Yes, it's working. It's showing me the text in red color. Okay. Let me maximize it so that you will be able to see this thing. So click me is coming in red color. If I'll change it to green, I'll save this. I'll refresh this. So this is coming in green text now, right? Now I am showing you some example so that you will get motivated that it's very easy. It's not difficult. Only thing is you have to understand how to create something. Right? But don't do random things. We did random things as of now, like creating the text box, doing this thing. There should be an objective that what you want to create in your website. Okay. For that, you should learn this systematically, chapter by chapter from here. Now I will tell you how to learn from this website. So start from the very first chapter. It will tell you that this is the way it works. HTML is this. And in every chapter, there is try it yourself. So what they say that you can try this code, how it is looking like, and then you can modify the code and check what is happening, right? So this is not programming. It's just designing the website only. So if you see here, what they're saying is, if you write the code like this, the website will look like this at the right hand side, right? So title, oh, I forgot to talk about the title. Let me complete that first. So if you see here, at the very top, we are able to see learning HTML. Why we are able to see learning HTML? Because we have put it here, learning HTML here. Let me change it. I'll say learning HTML, CSS, JS. I changed it and it should reflect here once I'll refresh this. See here, the title is changed now. Learning HTML, CSS, JS. So this is called title. Okay, coming back to that learning part. So I was saying that you can copy this code you can copy the code, and especially what is there in the body part, right? Body content. So I can copy this. Just a minute. It is not allowing me to copy. Open menu, save code, change orientation, but still I'll try to copy. Hold on. Shift. No. So it is not allowing me to copy. Maybe you can try at your end. Maybe it will allow you. Fine, but that's fine. So you can see it. Okay, H1. So this is related to heading. See here. So when you will change something here, okay, okay. Let me see. Try it again here. And I want to change something here. I'll say hi. Okay, dot dot dot. In the paragraph, I'll say this is this is our first chapter for HTML, and run this. So see here, the changes are occurring here, right? So this code you can try at your end also. So here in the body, you can put the heading. So that is H1. And then you can say whatever you want to write. So you can say, this is my first chapter, and H1 will be closed. Then there is another tag which is paragraph. So P is the paragraph, where you can say, you can put the paragraph kind of content that I am learning HTML in systematic way, and paragraph closed. Okay, so there is heading, there is paragraph. If I save this and I'll check on my own website, which we have opened here, refresh. So it is showing me this is my first chapter. I am learning HTML in systematic way. Yeah, the same content is visible here. So this is how it works. HTML is you do it, check it then and there, whether it is working or not, right? So you should learn it systematically, one by one, chapter by chapter from here. It will be very helpful when you will do the automation. Okay. So what I'm suggesting is do it at least till forms, at least till the forms do it. Okay. Do it till this point, end of this. So probably 6 chapters here. There are a lot of important, fun thing, like how to put the emojis, how to put the video in your website, a lot of things. So let's assume there will be around 30 chapters, but it will not take much time. Max, I guess 15 days you will be able to finish it. If you'll do every day 1 hour, with sincerity, you'll be able to finish it by 15 days. Not, it won't take more than that, right? But do it. How to put the colors, right? A lot of things there. How to do the formatting, how to put the paragraph, what is called attribute, right? All those things are important. Fine. Okay, so that's it about how you should learn HTML part. We are still not done. If you guys have any question, now ask the question quickly. So I'll allow you to unmute yourself and you can ask the question. Do you guys have any question? Whatever we talked till now.
No, as of now.
Okay, great.